was good, man.
Yeah, I guess I study and get my license and stuff, but they gave me a laptop too, bro.
Yeah, I see. I forgot you at Easter. What everybody saying about Bates?
I ain't hear. Honestly, I ain't even really been. I ain't heard nobody talking yet, but I just man, I'm a remember whichever was talking about. Because I guess when I was at the plant, the dude was asking for a ride. And I ain't like how he was like some of the stuff he was doing. It's like, no, I'm straight. You can't get in my car, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't being mean and that kind of like protecting yourself and you being comfortable.
Nah, you got to, man. Like I said, I pray for the kid. I hate it's just one of them things like, and it's starting to get to the point I hate when I be critical of certain people.
Yeah, I don't
And
want to quit. I don't want to, but
but it's like I hate when I'm critical, and then I hate when I'm critical and some of this stuff like come to fruition. That's why I say like I hope Bronny proves me wrong, even though I am seeing things in his game that I think I don't like. I hope he proves me wrong. I hope Lamar Jackson proves me wrong. Kyler Murray. A lot of these guys, Tua went out, had a big day yesterday. He started terrible, but he came out. So it's like, man, you just hate seeing young guys get into these situations. And for Emani Bates to do that, especially with the track record that he has been following him, it's just a real bad look. And like I said, I already knew like the odds was going to be up against him to be a pro prospect this year. I already knew it, so that's why I was like, I was hoping he could go somewhere and kind of like rehabilitate himself. That's why I'm like, if you're not going to be at Memphis, go to Michigan, go somewhere where you got a good structure around you. I just didn't want him at home, period. And I know Michigan is basically home, but
it is.
it would have been good to have Juwan Howard around you. But he left a good staff. Too. Memphis had
Penny Hardaway.
Penny, Rasheed, and Larry Brown. If you can't learn nothing from those basketball grounds,
Wow, that's crazy.
that's rough. That's a. I don't know who you can't learn from. If you can't learn from them people, salute. So it's just like, man, I really hope that one, he can get out of this, and two, man, like he really just realized he had the gift. Like, I think sometimes we get caught up on NBA, and guys don't really realize that you can really go out and make a good living playing basketball, whether you make it to the NBA. I had a cousin that even though like his knee messed up, he still had aspirations to go play overseas, and you can have a good career. And it's like, don't strip yourself from that. Don't strip yourself from that. And that's why it's really big to have one. It's two conversations we need to have. People really gotta watch how we start anointing these kids early. And I know Gerald hates on him, but that's why I give LeBron a lot of credit. You have anyone with those expectations. Majority of people that had those expectations came out and failed. How many people have been called great at a young age and actually went out and succeeded?
Right.
Or you get hit with all these expectations. How many people live to the height? Live up to the height. Reggie Bush had a decent pro career, but he came nothing close to what they said he was supposed to do.
Yeah. But he's still considered a success in my eyes, even though that he wasn't the next Barry. Just because he's doing good on the analyst thing, like he got family man.
Yeah,
like,
look, people
never
forget.
been in trouble.
Like, after the Saints, he had a couple 1,000-yard seasons. So
one with Miami, one with Detroit. Yeah.
What up, Dwayne? What's good, bro? All life. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you really gotta have someone that is very rooted and grounded. Like, I want to see how Arch Manning is gonna come out. How is he gonna perform? They keep telling you all these things about these players. They're supposed to be great. They're supposed to be the next this, the next that. And I just ask you this. Come on the scene when you 12. I remember when he was a 6, 7, 12-year-old. Everybody was hyping him up. If you hearing you going to the NBA since the age of 12 and everybody making you out this great thing to be, who are you going to listen to? And that's what my cousin told me. He wrote on one of my comments. He said, I knew he was gonna have a problems when he said it was 5 years ago. I guess he went to an AAU game and dude was just snapping on his daddy. And he said his dad was the coach. So I'm just like, not to bounce around, but T.I. said the same thing about his son. Everybody was writing things in the comments about what you need to tell him, what you need to do. And he was like, y'all think I haven't told him that? He a child.
Yeah, exactly.
He got to figure it out. So my thing is, I hope his father is advising him. And either he just being young and ignoring him. I don't know what it is. But you got to have a good circle around these kids. They got to have a team of advisors, man. And for them to keep getting into this trouble, it's kind of like, it's real unfortunate. It kind of reminds me when like Kodak Black kept getting into all that trouble. It's like,
yeah, I seen his record. It's crazy.
It's like you got a gift and you're about to throw it away because you can't get out your own way. Josh Gordon, how many times has he all that talent? And so what's scary with Emani is he didn't even get a chance to make it to the league. It's like they got onto him quick. You reclassify. No, let's not even go back to that. Go back to what first happened. You live Ipsy, you leave Lincoln, and you make your own school, but you pretty much can showcase your talent.
Mm-hmm.
You never really had nowhere where you had to really be able to show your game. So I mean, where you had to grow his game, because everywhere he's been like pretty much a 30-shot guy. He always shoots his shots. That's why though, like one thing I did like about him when he did link with Jalen Duren, it's like, okay, you with a team, you play with team final for AAU, and then I think they was like that's how he ended up at Memphis because of Jalen Duren, who just got who just got drafted by the Pistons, and it was Jalen's team. And he asked to come off the bench with Emani because the coach was making Emani come off the bench. So I thought when he got into that situation and went to Memphis and said he was going to work on trying to be a point guard, Penny must have just been like, dog, you're not ready. You got to earn it. And I think they said that's what pissed off his dad or made him mad is when his minutes got cut. And you could see it last year when Penny shifted away from him. They were saying he had growing pains with his back. The team chemistry got better. So like I said, it's just an issue with him. So you see that, then it gets tough. That's why I said those were the red flags I saw when he did that stuff at Memphis. And then you leave Memphis. He should have stayed there, man. I always felt like the worst thing about him, definitely him being home, he trying to be a rapper. You always see his Instagram posts, the things he making. And it's like, man, do you realize, like, you that close and all you got to do is just stay out the way?
Exactly. Like, he's going to get drafted. Like, that's no question. He's going to get drafted. But it's like, so you about to go to the NBA, dude. You got to be – just make smart decisions. I know he's still a kid technically, but still, bro.
See, the crazy thing was his stock had already took a hit. And he was projected to be the number 1 pick before he went to college. Then I think I saw last year his mock draft, they had him around like the 20s. This situation doesn't help you getting caught up in a situation like this. You mess around and they're going to look at your character. And it's just something about Michigan, man. Like, I keep waiting for us to get that prospect that's going to hit. I thought it was going to be Josh Jackson. He ended up getting into some things. He didn't work out. And now you see what's going on with Emani. It's like, damn, when we going to get another cat? Hopefully the next one hits. And then the good guys like Cassius, we don't even get to see them, the professionals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or guys like my man's in the Willie Green. You know, he coaching the Suns now.
Yeah.
He say his dad is the reason Emani Bates is in the predicament he is now. The control trying to navigate him. He should have never left Michigan State, let alone never left Michigan. Facts. But see, seeing places like Michigan State, places like Memphis, Penny and those guys are gonna hold you accountable. And then Penny, man, he's one of the. Of course, he's not gonna make the Hall of Fame, but he's one of the most iconic players who doesn't know him. Shout out to Top Notch man. I saw your performances, your show. Make sure y'all go and view Go Girl, Top Notch Mom. The song is a hit.
It is.
The streams. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. He got one with that, man. I like the whole vibe, man. Like,
Yeah, now
I'll
you can
play
see
it
how people
back.
are reacting to it when he go through his
I'll
shows
play
and
it
stuff. People
back.
love it, bro.
Yeah, man. He does got a one. That's the one right there. Keep pushing that. But you look at Emani, he goes out, and it's just like that just lets you know about life, man. You can't go nowhere where and can't expect to be held accountable if you want to be at a high level. That's
Mm-hmm.
anything you want to do. You got to be held accountable, whether you're doing your job, whether I'm doing my job, anywhere in life, sports, you're going to be held accountable, and there's a standard that you're going to be held to. And if you don't meet that standard, man, like people will call you out. You got to get coached up. Even me, as good as I think I am at my job, when I mess up, I got to take my medicine that comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be here just acting like I'm beyond reproach, that I can't be checked. You know, people got
Mm-hmm.
that ignorance saying, who gonna check me? Man, look, no one is above reproach. No one is above being held accountable, man. And when you got cats out here operating like it's the damn Wild Wild West with no rules, this is the stuff you get. So I'm sure, and I hope situations like this he learned. I hope it doesn't have to take a Miles Bridges type situation. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you hope that
Yeah.
like
Dang. We got to get on him too, cause.
you hope it don't take something like that to happen. It's like cats don't want to see the light until they really get in hot water. And this is terrible, man. Like this story everywhere. It's on ESPN. Former number one